Hello, dear listener, and welcome to the podcast. Today we're going to talk about selling morality, because I've been in a bit of turmoil over the last few days after being under some pressure to make choices by people who are trying to tell me that I'm on the right or wrong path. Maybe it's happened to you before, where someone's convincing you that they know you better than you know yourself. What became clear to me is how harmful it can be to frame decisions in terms of good and bad, either in the past or the present or the future. Because I think really what's happening at any given moment is you're just making your choices, actually. There isn't this weight of it's the good or the bad thing or the right thing or the wrong thing. I think we're all just making our choices and trying to do things that reflect our principles, our situation, or our personal development, and really just trying to do the best we can with the resources that we have. And I would say that's the only thing that's actually possible. You cannot ask for more than that. Maybe it's not so common to think this way because there's this idea of could have, should have. If I could do this, then I should have done this because then such and such would have been better. If only I had done XYZ, things would have been so much farther along now. I would have been a lot more developed, etc. This doesn't exist. If you actually could have, you would have. But you didn't because the option was not available to you, given your situation at the time or your personal development. The conditions were not there for you to see the possibility, which effectively means it wasn't available to you. So you can't feel bad about this kind of thing. You can't feel the heaviness of trying to make the right decision right now and stress about whether it's the correct path or this or that. It actually doesn't matter. You just have to make your choices, because that's all you're doing at any time anyway. That's what always has happened, that's what is happening in the present, and that's what always will happen. It's the only thing that's possible. This idea of good and bad as an evaluation of what happened is just some complexity that we put onto reality, but it's not there. It's our baggage. So this can be a moment to pay attention. If you're feeling bad about something that's actually beyond your control, it might be a sign that someone's trying to control you, because you can only do the best with the resources that you have. People who are trying to sell you a better version of yourself are probably aiming for something quite different than those who just trust you to make your own choices. I think you can also trust yourself to make your own choices. Anyway, it's just a thought, and thanks for listening.